Here at the Lens Summit today, just showing off some lenses, going through a few things.
You have an amazing collection of lenses here.
Okay.
Do you want to tell us about what you brought with you?
Sure, again, we brought some rehoused lenses, Neo Super Baltars, Leica 50mm 0.95, things like that. Also our master built lenses, which are brand new and will be available in July, called a master built Vista, optimized for large format. And then also we have some historical lenses we brought kind of to show off for the Lens Legacy event.
Koerner Camera Systems in beautiful Portland, Oregon, hosting the 2019 Pacific Northwest Lens Summit, where the finest cinema optics in the world come together under one roof.
Here's an 18.5 ingenue, basically from the early 50s, used on Touch of Evil. Here's a Baltar lens from Bausch & Lomb, introduced in the 30s. These were used on many American films of the studio age. A lot of probably films from the 30s, 40s, 50s, Paramount, Warner Brothers, things like that would be shot with these lenses. And then these are some vintage Panavision lenses. The 2001 lens that was used on 2001 Space Odyssey, a C-series anamorphic Panavision used on Chinatown, a Super Panatar used on Lawrence of Arabia, and finally on Ben-Hur, a processed Panatar that was used on the MGM 65 cameras. Try to basically research vintage lenses, also look at them, see what they did, see the images they made, and kind of try to impart that on some modern kind of technology and digital sensors and give a unique look. The thing about lenses is it's almost this whole new world to explore. So everyone's on the almost kind of the same playing field. So if we can impart anything and people have questions, we're happy to answer objectively about anything we can and do know about.
Do you have a favorite lens in your collection?
Gosh, I tell you, it's, again, it doesn't take one lens to make one movie. It doesn't take one ingredient to make a soup. So I think every lens, from a lens that's $10 to a lens that's $10 million, whatever you would say, everything has its own look to impart. I like Leicas. I love a lot of lenses. The Canon FDs are beautiful. The Nightcores are beautiful. The lenses Panavision created in the 60s and 70s and 80s. I mean, just gorgeous lenses. It's what serves the image you're trying to produce. I think newer cinematographers are more adventuresome, are more willing to experiment, are more kind of willing to test and hungry to find out every lens and what it makes. What I think they're exploring is basically fall off of lenses. You know, where it's sharp and where it falls off, and characteristics and personality and aberrations and flares and things like that. And I think that's what people are going to continue to explore.
Yeah, people are looking for character right now, right?
Yeah, you want your image to jump off the screen.
Yeah.
You know, and you want it to be different from your predecessor. So again, that's going to come from character and personality. It's not going to come from the lens manufacturer that basically is looking at a target this big. You know,
Right.
It's going to come from the manufacturer, the designer, or someone like me that's looking for a target this big.
Right.
You know.
Wow, Tim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. A pleasure being here.
The Pacific Northwest Lens Summit, brought to you by Koerner Camera Systems and these sponsors.